Hey guys, this is Danny Boy. So, this is a really long mission. There's a lot of plot. This is going to be a three-parter. Let me just shut up for a second.
Radioactive haze, you're making progress.
And green. I didn't think plants grew here anymore.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tuchanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still disrupting the shroud. Get out of
Pretty. Yes, I'm going to be using the Grawl Spike Thrower. Really don't like it as a close quarters weapon. It's great at mid-range, you know, long range. I just don't like it for short range, for point blank so much. It's kind of awkward for me to use. I don't like the charge function at very short ranges. I just want to get a shot off very quickly and kill somebody. It's nice that it has so much power and it has 3 shots in the clip, but still, I'll be dying in just a moment. I think it was probably a pretty stupid death. But haven't died in a while, showed a death in a while, so it is time. I think I'm too aggressive with charge. And right here I'm trying to figure out where can I charge, because I really want to charge. But there's a Ravager, so I also really want to not die. Because those guys seemed safe enough, and I do manage to avoid this guy's shots. But now I have guys on my left that are going to get up in just a second, and there really isn't cover over here, unfortunately. He's dead, and I was hoping that this would be cover. It is not cover. That sucks. So all I can really do is just charge on the Ravager himself, and I have no health right now. I'm going to try to heal. And unfortunately, also my party members are all on cooldown. I think I'm going to just die after this pause is over. Surprisingly, I do actually manage to heal, and I'm shooting him. I'm shooting those sacks, which is actually releasing swarmers, and at this close of a range is kind of problematic. Hopefully my charge just finished him off, and he's dead. So I actually do manage to kill him. Was feeling pretty good at this point. Thought everything was safe for the most part. But yeah, that's an example of if I was using the Claymore, he'd be dead right now. But I'm using the Grawl Spike Thrower, so he's not. Need him to be dead. I'm too aggressive for that to not happen. And unfortunately, I thought the grenade had already exploded, but no, it was still there. I charged on that guy, and it killed me. So that sucked. It happens a lot. Charging in on guys, and there's grenades right next to them, and it just liquidates me. But I think that's my only death, at least for a good while. So my advice to you, make sure that when there's a grenade next to a guy, it has exploded before you charge to him.
Curing the genophage might work out after all.
Once a civilization has destroyed itself, the echo never fades. They are doomed to repeat.
Alright. And yes, I have respect to Slam. I will never use it once in the entirety of this mission. I completely forget I even had it, and there really is no situation in which it would be useful. I'm only speccing into it on the hopes that I'll eventually have enough points to get the evolution that stuns opponents for 5 seconds, which could be really powerful. I mean, 5 seconds is an eternity. And yeah, so I'm using the Grawl Spike Thrower's long-range capabilities, and it's working well enough, but I have no desire to be shooting enemies at long range. I want to charge them. These Ravagers are smart. They're trying to get LOS on me, line of sight. And I'm just charging up from behind cover, shooting, charging up from behind cover, shooting. And I believe I'm going to take one of them out before I close in on the other one. It's really suicidal to charge in on 2 Ravagers. 1, you can live. 2, it's not happening. You'll die. Unless there's cover right next to them, you're gonna die. So he should be dead. And yeah, and unfortunately I got ready to deal with him right as he started firing. And now there are swarmers coming to annoy me. This time I do have the Hurricane to deal with them, but right as I change weapons, another one comes again. And right as I get out my weapon, Garrus kills him. Yippee. This guy is now very, very close, so I'm going to just open up on him. Unfortunately, there are cannibals back there, so I have to avoid those. And so I'm just shooting him. I actually try to melee him, but that didn't work. I almost died in the process. There we go. Yeah, melee doesn't do very much damage against these things. It does a lot more damage against turrets than Ravagers, which is odd, but he should be dead. And now I can deal with the cannibals and hopefully not repeat my last death. So there's two groups, one on the right, one on the left. One on the left has more cover, so I go for those guys. And again, he would be dead if I was using a different shotgun. Granted, I would also be out of ammo, but I would just prefer that he was dead. Immediately, instantly. Another close one. This is why I say I am comfortable with having, you know, 60 to 80% recharge. Anything below that, and I would die in a lot of situations where I would live. Because charge is not only an incredibly powerful offensive tool, it's also an incredibly, incredibly powerful defensive tool. I mean, 100% shields every time you charge, which for me is, what, every 3 to 5 seconds or something? My global cooldown, I'm not totally sure, but it's probably something like that. Very, very, very powerful. Now we're going to run, 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 run. But there are some enemies right around the corner. Here we go. I'm getting my bearings, seeing all that's here. Not much so far. But yeah, that didn't work at all. And I don't know. This weapon really benefits significantly from firing down the sights. It makes a huge difference in its spread. That's another reason why I dislike it for my purposes, because I generally fire my shotguns like 90% of the time. I want to fire from the hip. Just a quick shot. I don't want to bother aiming down the sights. And I am now being flanked on all sides. I wish you could sync kill enemies when they're on the ground, just like stomp on their face and instantly kill them. That'd be pretty fun. So we have a brute, we have a bunch of husks. Not really a problem. I mean, they're husks, and brutes aren't, you know, anything really. He has a little bit of support, a couple cannibals. Yeah, unfortunately too many, so I use a quick lift grenade, which takes them all out of the equation. Gotta love Javik. Gotta love lift grenade. That's actually pretty much the only thing I use him for at this point, is just lift grenade. Occasionally dark channel. I don't know where that cannibal came from. I thought I dealt with all of them that were over there. So, all that's left now is the brute, and he's gonna come, so quick roll out of the way. Brutes are very, very easy to deal with if you have room to roll. And then certainly if they have no actual support. He's just essentially a huge husk with armor. And he's just waddling towards me at this point. I could have killed him faster, but I kept thinking he was about to charge. And now he's dead. So yeah, especially with the Grawl Spike Thrower. Brutes are nothing. Alright, we just have a little bit of running, and then we'll be back to some combat. Just a second. Oh, if you're wondering, I'm using the capacitor helmet now. I'm not sure how long I've been using that. It just increases shield generation. It makes them regenerate 10% faster, I think. I'll be changing out of it, I think, at the end of this mission. Don't like how it looks. Looks ugly. Aesthetics are serious business. Red ones go faster. Yeah, and apparently I can't hit. I'm nicking that corner. I think I die here, actually. I forget how. Something terrible, I'm sure. Yeah, very good idea to use this high ground. All you really need to worry about are the husks flanking you. And as a Vanguard, I generally don't have to worry unless they sneak up on me. Unless they do it from behind. Go away. So again, using this high ground, but these husks keep attacking my party members. And I don't know how that missed. Come back. I'm your friend. And again, swarmers keep exploding on me. That's what that meh sound is. Meh. And I thought that he would be stunned enough that I could finish him off here, but no. And I'm pretty sure this is where I die. Yep, about to die. Just hoping I could get a quick heal off, but nope, I died. So, that sucked. Really thought I was going to be able to finish him off there, otherwise I would have just backed up. There was plenty of cover right there. Whatever. So, let us try this one more time. I think I'm going to be a little more defensive. Actually, I might just charge on these guys right now. Yep. Or I'll just use a warp bomb and kill everything instantly. That also works. That was my vengeance. And how did I miss him? How did I miss him again? Screw this. Screw you, Husk. Boot to the head. Everybody leave me alone. This is being made far more difficult than it actually is. This is so easy. Gotta love the goo. The gooification from the particle rifle. That is from Javik. No, get off. Go away. Okay, so this is pretty well taken care of at this point. He's flanking, but no, he's gonna die. Die. There we go. This guy too. I mean, the thing does rip these guys to shreds. I mean, the Grawl Spike Thrower is extremely powerful. I just don't like taking things out from range. I like killing things very, very close. Alright guys, but I think this is coming to an end. There'll be more combat in the next video along with the conclusion to this mission, a lot of cutscenes and crazy stuff, plot stuff. So thanks for watching, stay tuned for more. Just watch this if you'd like, and have a good one.
Shepard, keep moving while I lose this thing. We'll find you somewhere ahead.
Pressure mark getting closer.
It must smell Solarian meat on board.
Or Krogan halitosis.
Now where do you suppose? Knowing Reeve, he's probably enjoying this.
War is not sport. It's a means to an end.